introduce the next speaker, right? Dianna Lane. Dianna has trained over 10,000 individuals in AI, communication, leadership, and wellness. She is the co-author in the Emotions and Us book series. She has worked with Fortune 500 companies, government agencies, and SMEs. She blends tech with empathy to build digital confidence. Let's welcome Dianna.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, everyone. Type in the chat. What do you think we spend 1/3 of our entire waking lives doing? What do we spend 1/3 of our entire waking lives doing? Okay, Cohen, you got it right. Working. Since we spend so much not sleeping, our waking hours are spent working 1/3 of our lives, considering the time that we graduate to the time we retire. It's about 40 years, and it's 1/3. So since we spend so much time working, we might as well have a really awesome time. So my sharing is about AI and mental well-being, cultivating harmony and heart at work. So please type 1 or raise your hand. How many of you like to be able to handle stress like a pro? Yeah. How many of you want better relationships? Yes. Who want it all? Raise 2 hands. Yes, you do. So at the heart of it, when we have a strong mind, we have mental wellness, and it's basically about having the right tools and a supportive community. Me and my friend were just thinking and sharing amongst ourselves, like, I can't believe we're learning these tools of how to get along better. How do we, have a stronger mind? So right now, AI is the game changer to make it really easy. So if your life is the golden fruit tree, and if you want better fruits, what do we work on? Thanks, Cohen. The roots. And so it's about identifying the root causes. And after identifying, we understand. And the second step of understanding the root cause in and of itself is so powerful. The next step is to accept, especially the things that we cannot change, accept and embrace ourselves entirely and those around us. And the last step is to evolve with a certain strategy. So, in other words, we identify the root causes holding you back from your best life. Anything that is affecting you emotionally and mentally. And the next step is what I like to say in all my classes. We explore how to use AI as your coach and your best friend. So post-workshop, one of my students came back to me and he said, I dare say AI is now my best friend, thanks to you. So I would never in a million years would think that would happen, but this is how I feel, and I would love to share with other people how cool AI is. The promise is that everyone will have more meaningful work, more energy, more mental wellness, less burnout, less overwhelm, less stress. I like to say no burnout, no overwhelm, and no stress, but it is what it is. Life is up and down cycles, so we need a lot of tools to help us and assist us. So everybody, what is the game-changing tool that's going to make all of this possible? Oh, so nice, love. It's AI. And what's awesome about it is highly effective, it's really fast, super low cost, oftentimes free, accessible anytime, anywhere. So I like to call it anytime mental fitness. Who is this workshop for? It's for all of the L&D professionals who want to discover simple, practical AI tools that anyone can use. And most importantly, I'm here to create engaging, interactive learning experiences and to share with them scalable 24/7 support solutions for their teams worldwide. A disclaimer, I'm not a medical doctor, nor am I a psychologist, nor a therapist. I'm here to enhance everybody's mental wellness, not a replacement for the trained human therapist. We still honor the human connection, the empathy that a human can provide, and the professional support. A little bit about me. Thanks to Sui Chai who introduced me. I wanted to share a fun fact with everybody. The fun fact is that I actually got offered a full medical scholarship and I turned it down. A full medical scholarship is like my dream, but I turned it down. Why? It's because I don't want to be in the space of curing because I feel like it's a little too late. I'm in the preventive space where prevention is better than cure. Okay, everybody, there's about 8+ billion people in the world. Thanks, Cohen. 8+ billion people in the world. How many people are actually globally living with mental health disorders? Can you give me a ballpark figure? Just guess. 100%. Century, go on. Junhan, half. Wow. Well, we're talking about mental disorders, right? So actually around 12% of people, okay, 12% or 1 billion. When I hear the number 1 billion, it's like ridiculous. 12% of 112 people are actually experiencing this. And what is the second biggest cause of long-term disability worldwide? Second, sugar. That's a good one. Okay, it's actually back pain. Number one is back pain. And number two, I cannot believe it. And I think it's believable if I bring it up. I think all of our lives, we know so many people, and ourselves included, will be afflicted with anxiety and depression every now and then. And we know people in our lives with it. What about Singapore? So there's 20 people in the room. And so about 6 out of 10, which means 12 of us experiencing or close to burnout. Every time I run trainings with Singaporean groups, I find that they're in and out of burnout. Like, sad to say it, like they're always about a bit half dead. Well, the statistics show it that in 2024, around 47%, close to half, are mentally and physically exhausted after every shift. Situation, is it going to get better? Unlikely. So what are the issues? Traditionally, when it comes to mental health therapy, there is a stigma. So actually the numbers have shown that around 75% will just not go for traditional mental health therapy. And if you do want to go, there's a really long wait time, sometimes weeks, months. For the people who are in need, there's not enough therapists. There's high costs involved per session. And you have to go during office hours. But the thing is with mental wellness, and if you have a crisis, you need help at 2 a.m. sometimes. So the disconnect, HR managers lack tools for meaningful conversations. And they also have limited resources to scale. So I want to share with you a little bit about success stories that I had. So I run trainings for different people, and this incredible guy, he went for many different trainings. He went for creative idea generation, he went for conflict resolution, and then he comes to my AI class. And finally, I share with him tools. And then he goes back at night, and then day 2, he comes back and he's like, oh my gosh, Dianna, when I went for creative idea generation, I have too many ideas. I've got analysis paralysis. I don't know what to do. And then he goes for conflict resolution, he's a bit confused. He comes from my AI class, and within the very day, he's got the entire mental wellness roadmap to solve his issues. Okay. I've helped clients process wounds from the past and relationship hurts using AI-guided reframing techniques. Before AI, when people are threatened with a legal letter, it can be really stressful. So I guided the client through this overwhelming legalese, and I helped with their emotional response to deal with it calmly. And I've also helped teams navigate difficult conversations, toxic dynamics at work, with the help of AI-generated communication scripts and peaceful communication frameworks. So my heart is really warm to find all of these stories of how simple AI interventions can help dramatically. So another client has been for therapy for 1 year of once every week. Okay. And then very recently, I met up with him and he says that he's losing his job. He's being fired. And then I said, how are you? I'm really concerned. But thanks to AI, he can use it multiple times every single day to assist himself. And he's actually doing pretty well. Global MNCs are leading the way with AI interventions. We've got Unilever, who has deployed Visa, this app, across 100,000 individuals across 190 countries. And the cool news is that they've got 30% reduction in anxiety. What is the promise? The promise is that I'm going to be sharing AI tools that you can use immediately. I'm going to be sharing practical frameworks. My workshop infuses team building, and then you'll get a personal wellness plan. Ultimately, you don't just survive, you thrive. The tools that therapists use can be used for regular humans like you and I. These are learnable skills, okay? So there's so many tools out there which we can use to make us feel better. And I feel prevention is really better than cure, and we can help everyone around us. The more we know, the better we do. So we've got a huge breakthrough because previously years of therapy cost thousands of dollars. You require professional training certifications, and you cannot get help when you need it. You have to wait for your appointment date. So anytime mental wellness can happen today, right now. You don't need to be broken to get stronger mentally. We all just need the right tools. So I use this 3P framework, which has been really wonderful in all my classes. The first one is really prevention. And then I personalize, I really listen to everybody's story, and then I will share with them tools that fit. And most of all, I highly believe in play. Because when things are stressful, we find it hard to absorb. And so when we're playing through games, challenges, and creativity, we remember it. When we walk out the door, we get the results. Okay, we remember 10% of what we hear, but only 90% of what we do. So this is my 3P framework, and there's a 4-part transformation path. Your mind is so powerful. When you're stronger in the mind, you can achieve a lot more. So we work on your self-identity, and we can use AI to generate affirmations, hypnosis, pep talk. It's pretty incredible. My role model that I think of is Stephen Hawking. He's so physically weak, but yet he has such a strong self-identity. So we want to get to as strong as Stephen Hawking. We also have tools for emotional and physical well-being. So this is where we talk about the health aspect and emotional aspect. We've got different tools for that. This is the highlight of my training is AI-powered team building challenges. So they work in teams to complete challenges. So they learn and gather AI. AI is moving the speed of light, and there's so many tools. I think the key is to be open to just learn. Environment transformation exercises. Appreciation. This is widely missing in Singapore culture, that we don't really appreciate each other a lot of the time. It's like we don't build that habit. So with the help of AI, we're going to be appreciating, empowering each other, creating songs, videos for each other. I think a very important thing, if you don't move, you're going to get stiff. So movement therapy is critically important, and I do that. And when we've created enough rapport and in a safe space, we will share about coaching models that we can use. It's easy to apply. And the last part is that everyone will be equipped with an action plan, a framework, and to measure their success. Okay, and also to know when to escalate to professionals. So what does my training involve? There is a selection of lunch and learn modules. Okay, there's the training itself, which can be customized for the client, whether it's half day, 1 day, or 2 days. Okay, there'll be the AI tools sharing with the setup support. comprehensive workbook and resources and a checklist. The AI tools cheat sheet with over 100 over tools. The team building activities, implementation roadmap. All right, so what's the next step is for L&D, please book a 30 minutes one-to-one call with me and I'll help you design a mental wellness roadmap for you and your team. Please scan this and then connect with me, fill out the form, and I'll get in touch with you. You'll also get free access to the top 5 wellness activities you can share immediately with your team. Okay, the future of the workplace wellness is here. So I strongly believe let's co-create a workplace with more harmony. This is my LinkedIn. So it will be really beautiful to get connected with you. Thank you so much for your attentive listening and participation.